Chris, watching on for the side, that felt as if Christmas came early for Stirling at the end there.
Season of goodwill, I suppose, but I'm lost for words. As I say, I come out here week in, week out, good, bad, and different. But how that game was new out of sight, 5 or 6 nothing, it wouldn't have been a reflection in the game. My guys were absolutely outstanding. From the first minute to 93 minutes, the game should have been out of sight. And it's a reality check from them. I just said that. This is a tough bit of football. When you don't get what you deserve, and we didn't deserve that today. But you've still got to defend. I mean, you've got to know the game management side of the game. It was 93 minutes up. All we had to do is kick the ball up the park and the game's over. We try to play a pass, two of them leave it for each other before they get a corner. And then they put it in and they get a goal. So you're absolutely spot on. Christmas came early for them, there's no doubt about that. And it's a sore one. It's a very sore one. So we just need to move on. And I don't know how we're going to go over this, to be honest with you. It's a tough one, but I need to make sure my guys are stay upbeat, because the last few weeks there's been a lot of promising signs.
Yeah, but it's almost like two different things. We'll come back to the bit at the end of the minute, but the number of really good chances we created during that game is encouraging, but also, as you say, it should have been out of sight because of that.
It should have been out of sight, and listen, I stick a lot of pressure on the forward guys, and we've been working extremely hard in training and getting bodies in the box, and I think that's been evident to see the last few games, the amount of chances we've had. And the disappointing thing is that we've not scored more. Edinburgh City last week was the exact same. How we didn't score and won that game, it goes away from us. Today the game should have been out of sight, absolutely out of sight. It should have been 2-3 in the first half, and then it should have been another 2 or 3 in the second half. But in football, that isn't how it works. You need to make sure you go and do that. So as I said that to the guys, we've got to keep on working hard. It's tough, the guys are hurting in there, and that's the emotional side of the football coming out, because they work extremely hard today, and to go away with only 1 point, it's very disappointing.
And all the more so we're saying we should have been out of sight, but then actually finally, 3 or 4 minutes left, Marky Russell comes up with that goal, and you think, actually, we've got the goal that the players deserved. And that's the sore thing that we can hold on to.
Absolutely, you're absolutely spot on the money. The reason why I play Marky where I play him, I can play him up front, I can play him as a 10, and then when we made subs I dropped him back into an 8, because he's a goal threat and he gives me goals, and he's been outstanding since I came here. And when I get the goal, I turned around and I says that's what we deserved. We deserve so much more, but listen, with 4 minutes to go we get the goal. I'm saying let's go and hang on, but the game management's a big thing of the 90 minutes, and we didn't do that, and that's the only disappointment I've got today.
I think that's probably the big thing now, to tackle the game management side, because we've had that a few times over the last couple of years. We get 1-0 up and we just can't hang on to it.
Yep, you're spot on the money, and it's something that we need to go work as a group. We need to go and work as a group, and we need to, I mean, there's so many things we've been working on since I've been in the door the last 10 weeks. We knew it wasn't going to just happen overnight. We've been working and trying to get forward into the final third and create chances. We're doing that. We've been working and trying to get bodies into the box and score goals. We've been doing that. So now it might be time I need to start working on seeing out the last 5 minutes of games, unfortunately. But again, it's all part of the game. It's all part of the game, and it's something we need to look at. But we'll go away from here. As it's going to be raw tonight, it's going to hurt. There's no getting away from that. It's going to hurt. But it's another good performance for the guys, and as I said to them there, be proud, and go away and keep working hard, because if we keep putting performances like that on, there's only one way we're going. There's no doubt about it.
And it's important to stick with the positive, because to be honest, in the recent past, we wouldn't have been coming away from here disappointed at a 1-1 draw. We'd have been coming away disappointed at a 1-0 defeat, I guess.
Well, it tells you where we are. It tells you where we've came. We've drew one each at a good football club, and we're disappointed. So it tells you how good we're in the right road that we're going. So we need to keep that going. But we need to keep that going. We don't think we've got there and we've arrived, and because there's a couple of good results, that's not how it works. Yeah. And if you do that in this league, it'll eat you up. So we need to keep positive. We need to stay positive. We need to keep bringing the energy to it. The guys are going to have a real difficult 2 weeks, because training's up in there now, nowhere to train. So we've got training during the day. So the next 2 weeks will be like full time for the guys, because we'll be training during the day, and it's part and parcel. I've just said that to them there, and they'll get the evenings to spend with their family. But we've got to go away from here, and it'll be raw tonight. But we don't get despondent. There's no way we can get despondent after a display like that.
Sounds like it's going to be an interesting week. Then you've got Clyde at home next Saturday, but using the daytime, I guess guys being off work, so you can train during the day.
Brilliant. And listen, there's no getting away from it. Being you get to train during the day, and you get some time off work, and we're on the training park. There's nothing better. But the games just keep getting bigger and bigger, and it's important that we've had another great away performance, another great away result. Now we need to get that into the home games. That is the big thing that we need to do Tuesday, Thursday to make sure that we're ready. Clyde got a great result today, so they'll be coming down on a high. So it's positive. It's important that we stay positive. We don't let this affect us. We keep playing like this, we'll be fine.